Hogsmeade Village.
Lieutenant Dane,
Hello, Forrest.
you got new legs.
Titanium alloy.
Time for my summer sizzle, cool as a cherry popsicle.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It's happening. It's dish time. I've always wanted to do this in front of you.
Creating content that enlightens and lifts you up.
Dish, sir, dish.
Me at Splash Mountain. Just pepper these in here.
Hello, everyone. This is Kermit the Frog reporting live from the final showing of Muppet Vision 3D.
Right? God, I missed our daily dishes.
Yes, indeed.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the dish.
Hey. So, let's dish.
What do you want to dish about?
Anything you guys want. This is your time.
Welcome back, Fun Fam. And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome in to Follow the Bradley's Fun. My name is Ron E. Bradley. Hope that wherever you are, you're having a phenomenal day, whether that's the afternoon, morning, evening, middle of the night, whenever you're watching from wherever in the world you are watching. This is The Dish, where we talk about pop culture, theme parks. Mostly on Mondays, we talk about the box office and do a review of the box office on the weekend. And I hope that every one of you out there is absolutely having a great and phenomenal and wonderful day, Monday. As of the recording and live streaming of this right now, today is the 29th day of June, 2026. Tomorrow is the last day of June, 2026. And then this weekend is a red letter day in history, as this upcoming July 4th is the 250th birthday of the country. And, hey, put in the chat how you guys plan on celebrating. We haven't really even thought about that much. I don't know if we'll do some cooking out here or what we're going to do for it. Don't know what the plans are. By the way, if you're watching this live, of course, live, obviously, or if you're watching this on the replay, if you are watching this on the replay, this was a live show. And hopefully people will understand that. I do know that a lot of people sometimes click into the thumbnails later watching the replay, but they think it's live. So I just want to let you know, if you're watching this on the replay, it was live, but it's not now. But I don't know how you know that. Anyway, and yeah, so do comment below, replay gang, and hit the like button. And if you're watching this live, you can also hit the like button. Let's get all those likes up. We do have a let me welcome everybody in first. We'll talk about the goal. Not as big of a deal, but I do want to say hi to everybody that is here and in the chat. As you guys know, we are a community. This whole thing about the dish and my show and everything, it's a community. And I'm working on some technical things that should have been in place already, but aren't. Not my fault. But mostly there's been delivery issues of things and other things going on, but that's neither here nor there. It will happen. It's just taking longer than I had hoped that it would. But you guys are here and you are so supportive, and we thank every single one of you for being here. You're the apple in my eye. You're the cream in my coffee. You're the energon that makes this guy transform and roll out to be here with you.
A toast, Autobots. Boy, these are good. I needed to refuel. Energy. This stuff's the greatest.
Yes, I did see the comment, the pepperoni on my pizza, but not just any pepperoni, shredded pep. If you haven't had shredded pep on pizza, it's so much better than just sliced pepperoni. I love shredded pepperoni. Tonight's actually pizza night for us in our household because this is the full moon, and every full moon, Marco's does their half price pizza. So, yeah, it's a pizza night. We love pizza. Let's say hi to everybody that's been coming in through the door. Snortapoopas Cooper, our famous polar bear from Pinellas County. We appreciate you coming. Hello, humans and other critters, he says. Chief William Schweikert is here. Hello, Ron. Hello, Chief. Can't stay long, as today is the wife's birthday. Oh, my goodness. Somebody is having a birthday!
Happy birthday, hon. Yes, indeed. Be careful, because whenever you blow out those candles, don't blow your teeth out with it. Been there, done that. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Don't blow the teeth out. Going Shogi, please be sure and hit that like button and subscribe to follow the Bradley's Fun. Also, Going Shogi says, sorry, I can't chat with y'all today at the doctor. Have a great show, everyone. Thank you, Going Shogi. We appreciate that. Woofle McGruffle is also in the house. Says, have a good one, Going Shogi. And happy birthday to the wife, Chief William Schweikert. O2RR, that Park Place raid. Hey, I was just over at that Park Place, and now we're raiding in. This is awesome. TJ Magnifi Tom says, hi all, hello. And if you haven't subscribed yet, he also has the Bark Magnitude channel, so please go over to Bark Magnitude and also give that a subscribe and check out all the music that Tom's got. He's producing some wonderful stuff over there, some really fun stuff. Let's see, we've got DL Findle is in the house. Perfect timing. TPP down with TPP. Yeah, you know me. And Seabrew says, hi, y'all. Hail, y'all. Hail. Actually says hail all. I read it as hi, y'all, because I grew up with a lot of Southern roots in my family. And O2RR says, Moofle McGruffle III. Before I forget, I did a few fantasy football mock drafts, and each time I didn't feel the need to take a QB until round 5. So I don't know what that's about. I don't do fantasy football, but I'm just relaying the message. Mom's here, Kathleen Fantasy. Say hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. And let's see who else. I'm going to make sure I'm not missing anybody. I got the WJB Daily. How you feeling, Ron? Well, I'm feeling pretty good, pretty decent. There's good food in the air, all that kind of stuff. Freedom Seeker says, howdy, y'all. I think I'll do your clip next. Here's the next one I haven't worked on quite yet, but I got some assets that I'm getting together for it, so we'll get that in there. And let's see, Bonnie Gamester is also here. Hey, Freedom Seeker says, it's my birthday. That day as well, we're going to a friend's house. It's my birthday. I already played the birthday clip. I'm going to play that soon again. Good Monday. Good Monday, Bonnie Gamster. A real-life nephew of your Uncle Sam. Yeah, I know several people born on the 4th of July. I actually had an Uncle Sam. He has unfortunately passed. Let's see. We got First Dragon Queen making me a bear, put me in the bear suit. How you doing, First Dragon Queen? Good to see you out there in this sweltering heat of the Midwest. And Troy is also here. Troy Gustafson. Hello, everybody. Thank you all for being here. We're about to celebrate, and I want to teach everybody about celebrations. If you haven't been here before, maybe you have been here before, but if you haven't been here before, we love to celebrate. So our Super Chat, Super Things, Super Stickers, PayPal, Buy Me Coffee, any support we get while we are on the show, we celebrate as a community together. We are a community. We're a growing community, and we celebrate as a community. How do we do that? With a fun dance, pop, whatever kind of clip to thank you for chiming in with your support. We appreciate it. You don't have to. We do have a goal on the channel today of $5 super chats and up. If we make that, there's going to be an extra dish this week. That would be great. I only did 5 because I don't want to overextend anybody, and don't put it out there more than you can. Please don't. But yeah, if you can, that's great. If you can't, please don't. And that's perfectly fine. But when we do, we're going to celebrate. Now, how do we celebrate together? Because when we're playing these clips, you put emojis in the chat. Fun emojis, happy emojis, smiley face emojis. If you're a member of the channel, you've even got custom emojis that you can put in. We're going to practice right now. Get your emoji fingers ready. We're going to celebrate you being here right now. Let's celebrate. And let's see, I saw a couple more people come in. So let's see, there's Troy. Remy D says, any predictions for Minions and Monsters? There's a very good chance, because I think Toy Story hits $1 billion. I think Minions and Monsters hits $1 billion. I don't know how. I wonder what the legs are for Toy Story 5. I don't know. Minions and Monsters looks good, but I'm a little concerned because my son, who is 13, I asked him about it, and he says, I'm not sure if I want to go see it or not. And I'm like, I haven't really talked to him about why. So I'm curious, because I haven't prompted him at all. I just asked if he wanted to go see it. And he's like, I'm not sure if I want to go see that yet. So that's like, I don't know enough about it. I got to check it out. But interestingly, it starts Wednesday, and we might go see it Wednesday because that's a cheap day to go see things. And they still even if it's the first day that a movie premieres at the theater I go to, it's still $5. We might go. We've got Mark Zian7 going to see Michael today. Well, I gotta give you a woo. Yes, indeed. After you see Michael, when you come home, just remember you got to be starting with the man in the mirror. And we got some supers to get to. Sea Brew for $2. Had to subscribe to show my neighbor my clip. Well, I mean, I think you meant super. That's okay. But yes, Sea Brew got a clip now for those who may not have seen it. Thank you so much, Sea Brew. This one's a little bit different. So, but yeah, still, let's celebrate Sea Brew together. Yay, Sea Brew. And we also have Freedom Seeker. There's always a party to go to when your birthday is Independence Day. I need an Independence Day clip, and I don't have an Independence Day clip. That's not right. That's like
Weird.
But we're going to celebrate Freedom Seeker with a little Culture Bear. Oh, Mark has a 16-year-old pug. Very cute. And let's see. I know that we got another super there, and this is from our good friend Flying Blind on a Rocket Cycle, who says, good day, all, and good day to you, Flying Blind. I had a burp come in. I was trying to hide it right in the middle of that. Sorry. Flying Blind on a Rocket Cycle. Let's celebrate.
Friction, let the engine sing. No flight plans attached to the silver wing. Blur in the skyline, chasing the heat. The ground is a memory beneath the street. Gravity is just a hurdle for the cycle. He got the cosmic fire deep inside. He's out there flying blind on a rocket cycle. No map in the dark, he's the final recital.
Afternoon, everybody.
Ron, how are you?
I'm okay. I wish I had everything in place that was supposed to be here. The microphone is here and is working, and I can take up the echo and sound like the ghost host. Can you hear that?
Yeah, how do I sound now?
Same. Yes, indeed.
So the toys are great, but where's the other device? Is it lost in the Amazon tracking system?
No, it's almost ready. It just can't. I couldn't. I didn't get it in time to have it ready for today. So, but on the way. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything works all right.
Mark, I'm not Norm.
TomTheBomb.com. Tell people about Bark Magnitude and your music.
Bark Magnitude is a foray into hybrid music based around my real dogs and other people's pets, but looking at things from a dog's view, made into a hybrid type of music, mixed with metal and doo-wop and other genres that I've been working on. I got 2 songs released now. I got about 9 to 10 more coming. I thought I was just going to do 9, and I decided to add another one.
Well, there
Because
you go.
Otis
10's
did
much
some crazy
better.
stuff.
It's an even number. 10's better. So guys, go out there, subscribe to Bark Magnitude. I don't know.
Let me get the link.
Yeah.
Let me find the link, because I'm bad. I don't have my own link. Whoops.
I enjoy a good link, especially on the 4th of July. And while you are doing that, let's check the knock at the door.
What? Who's there? Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Ah, When you said doo-wop and dogs, I thought, I hope that do is not spelled the way I think it is.
No. It's like
I
the
know
old doo-wop, sir.
I know. Ron,
It's our
it
host.
occurs to me that I want to
Host.
ask you a very personal question.
Okay, go ahead.
What's the E stand for?
Oh, Evans.
Evans.
EVANS. Yes,
Ooh.
Evans.
Ooh.
Ron Evans.
Because
Bradley.
see, the reason I ask is my grandfather, whose name was Joseph, didn't have a middle name. But when he was a kid, everybody called him Joey. And so when he went into business to sound more sophisticated, he added an E, and he said it stood for Edward, but it didn't. It didn't exist, really. So I
There you
wondered
go.
about your E.
Yes, it does exist. It does stand for Evans. It's on my
Evans.
birth certificate, I think.
This was what, a Dale Evans tribute or
I don't know.
Tinker to Evans to Chance? Was it Evan? Yeah. Anyway.
I know
Evers.
that my first name though, Ron, is actually short for Byron. A lot of people don't know that, but I was named after the poet Lord Byron. So
Oh my goodness!
yeah.
I used
That
to
much
I used to
behind
know a wine guy named Byron who made some really, really, really good wine in the Central Coast. But
red wine. I don't
yes,
know why.
it was.
I like that song.
Oh, these guys have good stories. My name, I was named after my mom seeing my dad's feet.
Pardon
Tom
me?
has something to do with your dad's feet.
My dad's name is Tom.
Oh, okay, okay, that makes more sense.
My name was supposed to be Eric.
Eric.
Yep.
Yeah, as long as your name wasn't supposed to be Foot, because that would be a little strange.
Play
Yeah,
with-
well.
see with your name, eh?
Erica, are you still on the road? I see Erica popping in. I don't know if she's still on the road or if she's okay. There's the Bark Magnitude link right
Oh.
there.
Yeah, Lou, I suggest you check it out and prepare your ears for an assault of the dog kind.
Close
Oh.
Encounters of the Dog Kind.
Oh yeah, it's going to be very interesting.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to it. I'll
And here-
check it out when we're done here today.
There's a line in the one song where the dog is chasing the corporate squirrels. I am now working on a video where you will see the corporate squirrels.
Oh,
corporate squirrels.
What makes a squirrel corporate? That's what I want to know.
Well, they're nuts.
You'll yeah, they're nuts, and you're gonna see in the video. It's hilarious.
I was just informed we have HVAC people here in the
Oh,
studio
they showed up,
today,
did they?
and they may need to come check this room. So if I go blank and dark and quiet, you two will have to take over the show for.
Yeah, but you'll be cool, man. Cool when they're done.
True, that's true. Unlike the Europeans and Disneyland Paris, we actually have air conditioning here, and hopefully they're making it work.
And
so.
I saw some story where they were blaming some politician over there was blaming it on our air conditioning, like somehow that had an effect on their heat wave.
That's what it
What?
is.
Yeah, well,
It's not even a heat wave. I just looked at it's only 80 degrees. 80 degrees is not like oh my god.
yeah, well,
Y'all.
no, it's-
And they're so far
it's
north.
94 here right now, according to my computer, and what it ought to know.
Yeah, it's 97.
Ah,
97 here.
that's-
I don't
It's Florida in the summer.
in the summer. All right, so we are 1 out of 5 on the goal so far. Just letting everybody know we're going to start running the numbers. I want to get to the story, and we're gonna kind of have a little bit of a shorter show today, probably because the HVAC people are here. And so
Or are they going to suck the life out of the show?
they might suck the life out of the show, but it's one of the reasons I kind of want to get to the goal. If we get to the goal, I want to do an extra show. I don't know when it's going to be, probably Thursday, Friday. But yeah, I want to do more stuff, and the Monday shows might end up getting a little bit longer in the future, as long as there aren't people that are going to be here. And unfortunately, I don't really set that schedule. They set that schedule, so it is what it is. But let's see if we can
someday
bring
when you rule the world.
Wait, is he Pinky or the Brain, Lou? Which one is he?
Yeah, I
What
think
are we going to
definitely
do
a brain.
tonight, Brian?
Yeah, he's Pinky.
Same
Yeah.
thing we do every night, Pinky. Try and take
Try
over
to
the
take
world.
over. let's
I have a
put it
prediction,
this
Ron.
way.
I have a
Well,
prediction.
I was just going to say we would be better at taking over the world than this movie was. Let's put it that
Ooh,
way.
yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Super
My
Bob.
prediction is the numbers are 000 from my pocket.
License to Kill or License to Flop. I don't know. It's,
Yeah.
Here are the weekend predictions, post-dictions, if you will. They said their email was written on the 26th of June. So Supergirl is headed towards a moderate. I'm sorry.
light moderate showers followed by
moderate opening this weekend.
Did a weatherman write this?
Yeah, I guess with an opening more in line with the Marvel's 46.1 million, the Superman's 125 million. It's so far under the 46 million mark. With Toy Story 5 coming off a $160 million opening weekend, the odds favor Disney winning the weekend, and Warner Brothers pondering what might have been. I love that song. It's a good song. Here's a rundown of our models' predictions for the weekend. Supergirl. We don't even need to do that. Let's just look at the full chart, if you will. Out of the numbers, Toy Story number 1 with only a 56% drop, which is actually not bad for a big Disney tent pole like that. And especially it being very much of a, I would say it's very much of a girls' movie. However, I enjoyed it. Like, I didn't have any issues watching it. It was definitely a girls are playing with other girls story, trying to rekindle the whole Toy Story. I had issues
You're
with
embarrassing both of us.
I had issues with some pieces of the movie. The one where the mom, there's a part of the movie where the mom doesn't really defend her daughter from being cyberbullied. Like, if I saw the tablet and the cyberbullying that had happened on the tablet as the mom, I'd be visiting every single one of those girls' moms and going, what's going on in your home? Why are your girls cyberbullying my girl? Like, that's like ridiculous. And she could have, like, they knew the addresses, but that kind of just was so glossed over. But generally speaking, it has a good story, good outcome kind of thing. It's not bad. It's not really I wouldn't say it's particularly woke or anything like that. It's just kind of general run of the mill, better story than Toy Story 4. Obviously Toy Stories 1, 2, and 3 are just fabulous in comparison. But if you look at the numbers on Toy Story 5 right now, I mean, over $500 million already, probably going to break $1 billion. I think it's going to slow down a lot with Minions coming out this week. And it's probably going to take a little while to break the $1 billion, but yeah, it's but it's doing well. It's beat the snot out of Supergirl.
But go down that list.
Wait. How's that possible? In the movie, she doesn't lose a fight.
I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know whether she's.
Neither do I, but I heard it from Marvin.
Well, I don't know. John Nolte is giving the comparisons today in Breitbart. I don't know if you saw that. Wow. At 38 million domestic and 30 million overseas, it's a bigger flop than the Marvels, The Flash, Black Adam, and Morbius, for God's sakes.
Oh my God.
And its global is not much better than Madam Web and Blue Beetle.
I'm disappointed they screwed up Blue Beetle. Sorry.
Yeah, well,
I don't know the story. I don't know anything about Blue Beetle. I saw the movie. I liked it. Okay, I didn't see it in movie theaters. I just saw it when it came out on streaming, and it's an okay movie. It's a run of it's the kind of movie that's not bad if you're not doing anything on a Saturday afternoon and it came on TV. I'm like, I can watch it, but it's not. It's definitely not a destination type movie. Nothing that you need to go see. This movie, I don't have a reason to see this. Like
exactly.
after Superman last year, to me, Superman botched Superman. I liked the idea of James Gunn going for a brighter kind of aesthetic to the film. I don't mind that. What I didn't like is there was some corniness in a Superman movie, especially in an intro Superman movie. I feel like wasn't necessary to the plot. The kaiju, the pocket dimension thing, the prison inside of a pocket dimension thing. I thought this just so just really unnecessary, especially when you're introducing a hero. There's like all kinds of kind of weird big ideas to put in a Superman movie, especially the first one out.
Oh, it drove me nuts, that movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
It wasn't.
But here's an interesting point that I want to quote Nolte again, if I may.
Yeah.
He says the coming rationalizations and lies will be hilarious. Supergirl's breathtaking failure will be blamed on toxic fanboys and superhero fatigue. Count on it. You can also count on no one bothering to mention that those same, quote, toxic fanboys made Wonder Woman a $400 million domestic hit.
Yeah.
You can also count on no one mentioning you don't need a single guy to show up to create a box office hit. And when the upcoming Spider-Man Brand New Day closes out the summer at over $1 billion, no one will take back their lies about superhero fatigue because everyone knows superhero fatigue is woke code for shitty, unappealing movie starring a mouthy, sexless star no one wanted to see.
Yeah, that is exactly correct.
And here's something I hadn't thought of that he mentioned, something else no one will talk about. Back in May, early tracking had Supergirl opening to a fairly respectable $65 million domestic alone. So what changed? Well, it certainly didn't help as the hype machine kicked in that Supergirl star Millie Alcock, who has all the charisma of a sidewalk and the body of a 14-year-old boy, started opening her mouth about how she's a victim of sexism and Supergirl is queer. So,
Yeah.
And next we have what? Clayface. Who cares about Clayface?
Is that a movie? Are they
Yes.
Oh my
It's coming
God.
in October, for God's sakes.
I haven't seen a single preview for it. They don't have a trailer out. I mean,
don't
October's
know.
not that far away.
And of course, then we'll have Man of Steel, which co-stars Superflop Girl. And then he says, you want to know why Spider-Man's about to star in his 9th standalone feature and is still going strong? Goodwill, duh. The Spider-Man franchise delivers. The Spider-Man franchise doesn't alienate, insult, or defame the customers. The Spider-Man franchise stars the very likable Tom Holland. This is not rocket science, Hollywood, but you freaks hate your audience so much you can't help yourselves.
And I just want to make sure this is the.
It's definitely not rocket science.
Right?
Yeah,
I can tell you on that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just so it's 37. It's, by the way, it got lowered. It's not 38 million. It's 37.1 million now, estimated. And if it's already the estimate already lowered, it's likely that the reality is going to have lowered too. It might come in at 36 point something. And and here's the deal. It's like the toxic shills. Let's call them what they are. Like they're going to call us toxic fanboys. Let's call them toxic shills. Okay.
Did you see that guy Pro showed? What's his name? Oh my God. I never even heard of him, but wow. Hey, he actually gives the movie an accurate review, which is that it's terrible, but he says, go spend it anyway to support me, support your boy. And I'm going, so in other words, we're not supposed to make our entertainment choices based on them being entertaining. We're supposed to make them to support shills.
Yeah.
I mean, for God's sakes, is
exactly.
It's
you got to give him props for trying to get some money for himself.
I mean, but that is the take. And when they say these movies aren't made for you, well, then you probably look, I don't even have a problem with that statement. I don't have a problem with that statement until you spend $200 million making the movie. If you spend $20 million making the movie for a niche audience who is going to be, like maybe you have $80 million come back from that. Hey, that's great. You look at some of the movies that weren't made for everybody this year, like Obsession, and the what is it? The Circus Academy thing. Like these movies that YouTubers are making. Maybe they're not made for everybody. They're made on a dime budget, and they're making a bucket ton of money back.
Yeah.
And
you can't
look at when you're messing with corporate shareholders' money, you need to make the movie for everybody.
And I will add that it's worse than that because it's not just the corporate shareholders' money to make the movie. It's the interest they're paying on the fact that the movie is borrowed money.
Yep.
And none of these things say, well, what have we got in the bank? We'll make a movie for that. No, they all have lines of credit with major banks and finance outfits. So there's an interest charge on that money. The famous case is Hello, Dolly. When they made Hello, Dolly at Fox, David Merrick, who was the producer of the show on Broadway, and Daryl Zanuck, who was running the studio, hated each other's guts. And Merrick made a deal with Zanuck that said, okay, I'll give you the rights to the Broadway show, but you cannot open the movie till the show closes on Broadway. And Zanuck figured, hey, it's going to take us 2.5 years to make the movie from start to finish. No problem. It can't possibly still be running by then. Oh, yeah? Yes, it was. And they spent $1 zillion. If you drive by on Pico Boulevard right now in LA and you see all these sets of turn of the century New York with the L station and whatever, that was all built for Hello, Dolly. And it's not like it's a standard New York street or a standard European street that you can use on countless movies. It's very time and place specific.
Mm-hmm.
And Merrick, of course, wanted to run Fox. So he bought stock in the company, went to the shareholders meeting and said, look at this idiot you've got running who made this terrible deal with me so he couldn't make money back on his money that he put into this movie. I mean, it was all, boys and their toys time. But, oh, God. I remember, in fact, do you remember a TV show? What was it called? SWAT with Steve Forrest.
Yep.
And they actually had an episode that they shot on that set. And they started off with him saying, we'd like to thank the Hollywood studio for letting us use their urban streets to practice urban police warfare on them. I mean, that was their excuse to have that as the set. It just, anyway, I rant as I do.
No, that's fine. It's
the like you say, if you're going to make it with a price that needs the whole audience, you better appeal to the whole audience, or at least have a chance to.
And the problem that I have with some of the things that I've seen on X, some of the statements, but go watch this movie. The Supergirl shills are just the worst. I mean,
the idea that they could lie and say they thought it was a good movie. Everybody's got an opinion. You're entitled to it. But to say, well, even though it stinks, you should go anyway to support me because I need it to.
Yeah, there's that one.
Ron, have you ever asked anybody to do something other than obviously to be here and participate and celebrate and all that? But, go to where are you going for your pizza on Wednesday? Go there to support your boy because I like their pizza. Come on,
Well, even look here, I would say, and to anybody, go to Marco's to get the pizza. But what I wouldn't
I like from them?
What I wouldn't say
is they do that pizza that doesn't have a crust that comes like in a tub. All different meats and cheeses and stuff. It's really good. Really,
I've never tried that.
Oh, it's very good.
Yeah. Today is every time there's a full moon, they do 50% off on pizza. It's a full moon day. But here's the thing. I wouldn't tell people, hey, I went to Subway the other day and I had a sandwich and it sucked really, really bad. But please, they sponsor me, so please go to Subway to support them. Like, I wouldn't do that.
And he wasn't even honest enough to say they sponsor me because obviously they're getting the goodies. Speaking of which, did you see that Nolan's Odyssey has canceled influencer screenings?
I did see that. Yeah,
and that makes you kind of, they're not inviting any of the influencers to advanced screenings.
Nope.
What are they afraid of?
The fact that they have a woman playing a man.
Well, all they got to do is get that guy who wants other people to go to crappy movies to support him, and they're good.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he influences 20, 30 people at least, and
Come on, we got to at least give him 50.
All right, Fitty.
We are going to be talking more about Supergirl after covering the box office and maybe diving into why it has been the flop that it has been. But first, we're going to get back to something that's even more super, and that's you and your super chat.
Back to Super Chats.
Andy W is out there. She has been a member for 16 months. I cannot believe. Wow. Speaking of which, did I come up with the 24 thing yet? I got to do that. I can't believe the time is just going by so fast. I can't believe I've even had memberships that long.
Tick, 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 tick.
You can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter.
But it's margarine.
Yeah. That's why I like Country Crock, because at least
it's a crock?
they're accurate. Yeah, they're accurate about their name. They're like,
No,
"Yeah,
you like
we're
it
not-
because
we're
you
not
can
butter."
use the tub for something else when it's empty.
Well, that's
Yeah, he could get a crap that way.
the crock. I
I almost said the other word. I refrained.
Well, there's a brand to reckon with. Croco Crap with the
Croco
O,
Crap.
the apostrophe, so
Brought to you live by.
yeah.
Andy W says, member for 16 months. I love movies, but none I want to see right now. And
Yeah.
Sebrew also as a member. It's a member for 3 months. Who knows? Wait. This is for you, Lou. Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men, Lou?
The shadow do.
There you go. The shadow knows. The shadow knows. Sebrew and Andy W. It's your birthday.
People forget the other line for the shadow he on the radio. The weed of crime bears bitter fruit.
Ooh.
Crime does not pay. The shadow knows. That was back when Orson was doing the shadow way back when.
Birthday! Happy birthday, hon. Yes, indeed. Be careful, because whenever you blow out those candles, don't blow your teeth out with it. Been there, done that. Ooh.
And O2RR says, funny irony, technical issues on that Park Place, even though you did a test stream yesterday. That's because the technical issues that I had on that Park Place had to do with the internet. And
The
had nothing
internet.
to do with my new equipment.
Well, this
So,
seems
I don't
to be
know.
the season for revising. We taped another Genre Guys on Saturday, and Lauren was telling us that after we were done, he might be incommunicado for a day or two because he was redoing his entire system at his house. He said it's either going to be wonderful or it's going to be dead. I don't know which, but
Oh yeah, I understand that.
Mine could end up being the same. Hopefully it'll end up being wonderful. But what's wonderful right now is that we got to celebrate O2RR.
that was exciting.
I was humming along. And I think.
So is that the Oxygen Railroad? Is that what the O2RR stands for? I don't know.
I don't know, but yeah, I think they're like the Flying Blind and Rocket Cycle's got 2 of them for $4.99. I find it funny when I'm watching a YouTuber do a show ripping on the mouse and an ad for a Disney movie pops up. Well, it's I mean, hey, look, what's the old saying? What's the old adage, Lou? All news is good? All publicity is good publicity.
Well, the
That's
whole thing
what it
is as long as they spell your name right, but
right?
yeah.
All publicity is good. So it's still free publicity, and and then Flying Blind for $4.99. I love
but
the Shadow. Is he related to Paul Shadow?
if you did not see Paul Shadow's review of Supergirl, you need to see the thumbnail just to see the tagline. I can't repeat it here, but it's pretty damn funny.
I haven't watched the whole thing yet. I watched Gary's Nerdrotics review.
Yeah.
There's other reviews that I want to watch. I get more pleasure in a movie like this watching the reviews than ever going to see the movie.
The whole thing is, it's not like there isn't good entertainment out there. I don't know. What's everybody watching lately that they like? I have belatedly been going through the episodes of Boston Blue, the spinoff from Blue Bloods, and they're great. They are just great. I mean, wow, do they pack a lot into an hour? Those are over on Paramount Plus. But I don't know. You guys are both frozen, and I'm talking. And is it going out to the world? By golly, it is.
I'm not frozen. I'm just not moving.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm looking at the screen, and
I have this really good thing of standing still and not moving, sort of like a lizard. And apparently, the Havoc has sucked Ron off the screen.
Oh well, see. So
you're
now that
you're
we're
talking
now
about
that
the
we-
show. I've been watching this thing called The Silo.
The Silo. What's that about? Where is that?
It's on Apple TV, and it kind of like sort of like Fallout, but different. No zombies and stuff like that, but there's this massive silo. There's people living in it, and it's
What,
I just started this.
like a old Nike silo or something.
Yeah, it's like an old nuke silo that was
Yeah.
changed. Yeah, it's very interesting. It starts out kind of weird, gets weirder, then it gets good. It's very interesting. And I sit there and like, okay, let me find this, let me find that. I rewatched Defiance, which was a good sci-fi show. I like that a lot.
Right.
And what was the other one I started watching? Oh, I rewatched Sanctuary with the lady from Stargate in it.
Oh yeah.
Amanda Tapping. That was. I really wish they did another season of that. The way they left it was kind of like, come on, you left it wide open. You could have done more and got into it, but I get why.
Well, the shows that should have had finales and never got one are legion, unfortunately.
Oh. Yeah. So we have no controls for the song. Otherwise, I'd play you something, maybe a break or something, and I think we might be held hostage here, Lou.
I've been held. Well, anyway.
I'm not going to touch that remark.
No. Yes.
Oh
God.
What was that? They just came out with season 2 of that too, and Legacy of Monsters.
Oh well, that's interesting because we just the movie that we did for the genre guys is Monster Squad. Have you ever seen Monster Squad?
I think a long time ago.
Yeah, it was this weird little movie. I didn't even know it existed, and Hangry Tables brought it to our attention, and Lauren and I just. It was a lot of fun, but it was a much bigger little movie than it should have been because of the people involved. My God, Peter Hyams co-produced it. Bruce Broughton did the music. All of the great
really
makeup and it's a silly little movie. It's fun. It's and it starts off. They set the tone perfectly. Dark red letters, kind of blood red against a black background, and ominous music, and it's in 18 whatever. Abraham Van Helsing attempted to banish the monsters to another, and then comes up the line, they blew it. So they all come back. But it's a lot of fun. And the thing was, Universal didn't make it, but it's all the Universal monsters. It's Frankenstein and Creature and Drac, but they had to use other names. They had to call him like Gillman and Wolf. And
yeah, I'm remembering that.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Anyway, it was a lot of fun. It was different. And next up, we're doing a great Western double feature. Well, I say double feature because normally we record them 2 at a time, but we've got so many in the can right now. We've been slowing down. But
every time I hear something in the can, I always think just somebody's in the bathroom. So,
see, that's back when that's when people say they're filming something, and
because it was in a can, yeah, it's storage.
So,
yeah,
but no, we're going to do what I consider to be not just the best Western, but one of the best movies ever made, which is Once Upon a Time in the West. And then as contrast, we're also going to do Sergio's strangest movie, which he didn't technically direct, but he really did most of it, which is My Name is Nobody, which if any of you out there have never seen My Name is Nobody, golly, it's a lot of fun. It is so much fun. And Once Upon a Time, my God. Once Upon a Time in the West, the Italian title was Once Upon a Time, technically translated directly, was There Was a West, because it's about the end of the West.
Oh, really?
Well, it really is. It's about the railroad bringing civilization and law and order to the otherwise lawless West. But, for God's sake, Bronson and Jason Robards and Claudia Cardinelli, and of course Henry Fonda. And Henry Fonda is the bad guy. I mean, he's a really bad guy. And supposedly, I saw him being interviewed, and he said his wife used to read all the scripts that were sent to him. And she yelled at him, and she said, "Was she reading this one?" She says, "You got to do this one, honey." He said, "Why?" In the opening scene, he and his bad guys kill this whole family, and this little 10-year-old kid is standing there his family dead around him. And one of the guys says, "What do you want to do about the kid, Frank?" And you cut to, and it's Henry Fonda with the blue eyes. And he says, "Well, now that you mentioned my name," and he shoots the kid. And his wife said, "You got to do this movie because audiences all over the world will be screaming, 'Holy crap, Henry Fonda just shot that kid.'"
Oh, man. Hey, welcome to the takeover, Ron. You can have the controls back now.
Oh,
Sure. Okay.
Control Voice is back. It will return television to you.
We turned this to movie reviews that me and Lou know about.
Good. Thanks for taking over for me.
Did you have any particular place you wanted this to go? Because you could take it there anytime.
Yeah.
Well, what happened was that as soon as I'm like, okay, so this shut down right now, and then the AC people wanted to talk to me about something, and then I have to talk to them about something, and apparently I have to switch my filter, and it's a whole thing. But Flying Blind and a Rocket Cycle did chime in with these two things, and I don't think I played the clip for Flying Blind yet, but yes,
you
Paul
did.
Shadow. We're taking us back 4 steps forward and 6 steps back. Is that how it works or something like that? I don't know.
Sounds like a dance.
It does sound like a dance. Flying Blind on a Rocket Cycle. Everybody get ready to chime in, and let's go play.
Ignite the friction, let the engine sing. No flight plans attached to the silver wing. Blur in the skyline, chasing the heat. The ground is a memory beneath the street. Gravity is just a hurdle for the cycle. He got the cosmic fire deep inside. He's out there flying blind on a rocket cycle. No map in the dark, he's the final recital. He's out there flying blind on a rocket cycle, breaking the sound like a soul in revival. He's our hero, he's our hero.
Yeah, you did run it before, but that's
I
a
did.
great clip. What the heck? We'll watch it twice.
Great clip. That's right. And it's very.
I'm seeing a question in the chat from Freedom Seeker. Lou, do you think Westerns could make a comeback like they did in the 90s? As far as I'm concerned, first of all, interesting thing, the Western is the most made genre in the history of the movies. There are many, many more Western movies than any other kind. And when people said it disappeared, it didn't disappear. It became sci-fi. I mean, how many sci-fi movies are there about the lonesome stranger who wanders into town and kills the bad guy and rides off into the sunset?
True.
So, and the frontier, and the closing of the frontier as, I don't know what, either the Empire.
I mean,
or
isn't the
Rebels
Mandalorian? Didn't the first and second season were very much Western?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
And there's a lot of Western TV shows on right now. Plus, I have to say that my favorite, Superman's dad, was a famous director of a famous Western movie.
Yes.
You know who that is, don't you? Chris Kane.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So he directed Young Guns, I believe, and I see no reason why westerns as a genre couldn't come back. There's a lot of different ways to make them. And of course, you can make the western of the future, but yeah. Mando was so based on Clint Eastwood. Isn't that why didn't they give him like a shoulder bandana thing?
Well, and of course, John Wayne's grandson is actually the guy in the suit for a lot of it.
Yep. I actually wrote a song about that.
John Wayne's grandson being in the suit?
Yep. It's called Mando Who.
Mando Who. There you go.
I'll have to share it with you guys.
I wanted to continue. With Supergirl. Supergirl failed with surprising audience groups. American women and Chinese audiences abandoned Millie Alcock. This is by somebody I think we all know on the panel, a guy named WDW Pro out of that place.
Yeah, I think we know him.
Bookmark it if you haven't done so yet.
You know, the name Millie Alcock is hard to say with a Chinese accent, so that's part of the problem. But,
I think Millie Alcock is hard to say with a straight face, but that's just my opinion. I'm glad her name is Millie and not Willie, but that's a whole nother story.
You know, I had never seen her in all the other things she's done, and I know she has a track record of good performances. And it's a damn shame she had to open her mouth, because even if the movie flopped, which it was destined to do anyway, I think, from what I've seen of it, she would not have been tarred with that brush had she not been such a pain in the patootie idiot, you know. So
somebody had to take the baton from Rachel Zegler, and she has done it so well.
She stole the thing, took the lead, and ran away.
Oh my gosh, so much.
Yeah, of all the people you might say I want to be when I grow up, Rachel Zegler is not the one to emulate. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely not. So the latest Supergirl movie did not merely underperform with the movie-going audience. It blew wide open the reality that James Gunn and his DC roadmap are misaligned with what vast demographics want to see in superhero films. As a result, it exposed a brutal disconnect between what Warner Brothers and DC Studios appeared to need from the film and what the global marketplace was willing to deliver. Opening weekend estimates put Supergirl at just 38 million. Now it's 37.1. It's gone lower. Domestically, 68 million worldwide for a superhero movie carrying a reported production budget of roughly $170 million. That is a deeply troubling launch, considering it's almost certain they spent at least $100 million in marketing. This is a film that likely needs north of $500 million to break even. Theaters in Texas take half the theatrical revenues before studios reclaim any money. It's not just that Supergirl failed to beat Toy Story 5. Supergirl failed to generate the kind of demographic enthusiasm that a movie like this likely needed in order to survive. And another thing about did we just hit the goal? Hey, hit the goal! Yay! Thank you, O2R. My understanding, I think that the pre-sales for Spider-Man Brand New Day have probably outgrossed at least the domestic pre-sales have probably outgrossed this movie so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it says a lot to. I think it says a lot to not really the Marvel brand, but the Spider-Man brand. And, you know, Tom Holland, I can't think of anything that he's ever said that has offended a vast swath of people. Can you? I mean, I just can't. Maybe I'm wrong.
The big question I have is, why did they keep their marriage a secret?
I don't know.
I just don't get it. I mean, if there was a reason, swell.
I mean, yeah, I have no idea. Pro says here the two surprising audience failures stand out: China and American women. China, once one of Hollywood's most important rescue markets, appears to have been almost irrelevant. Supergirl's opening weekend Box Office Mojo lists the movie's China opening at about 1 million. Whoosh, many say it was much lower. IMAX for China was only 250,000. That's not just soft. It is effectively a rejection from a market that in an earlier era could sometimes add tens or even hundreds of millions of dollars to the worldwide total of a major comic book film. And for comparison, Supergirl entire China opening looks less like a debut of a major DC release and more like the kind of number associated with a niche import. Even allowing for the broader weakening of Hollywood's films in China, a $1 million opening in that territory is disastrous for a movie that needed international strength to compensate for domestic softness. More still, rumors abound that Chinese cinemas may pull the film nationally by Thursday this week. Oh my gosh. So yeah, it's just not resonating with anybody. And look, I'll be honest with you. I liked the I was just gonna say I liked the first. Go ahead, Luke.
No, I'm just curious, and I thought I don't have any idea what it costs to go to the movies in China, so I looked it up.
Oh, okay.
Between $5 and $7. So if we divide that into 1 million, and we consider the potential audience of how many zillion people are in China, butts and seats, nope. No. That's just.
Look, I mean,
you gotta wonder.
Is,
did they? Some of the releases they go in China, they change things up, right? They blur things, they change things. Did they even try that to get their audience?
I don't know.
All I can tell you is that the CW Supergirl television show, the first 2 seasons, not bad.
Yeah.
No,
not the most.
I like that actress.
Television.
She was good.
She was good. It's funny because her and the guy that played the Flash, Grant Gustin, were both in Glee, and they did that whole musical crossover thing, which was hilarious.
That was funny.
They leaned into it perfectly fine. Oh, and also, as of note, both of those actors from Glee are still alive. So that's saying a lot. Not trying to be mean, but I mean, like Glee.
What do you mean there, Ron? Now he freezes most in an opportune time.
Well,
am I frozen now?
No, you're okay now.
You're back from the freeze.
Anyway,
Mr. Freeze didn't hit you.
My point is simply that I think any comic book fan, just a general comic book fan, would have loved to have seen a good Supergirl movie. I would have loved it if the Superman movie last year was good. I was looking forward initially to what James Gunn was going to do with Superman. But then I saw David Corenswet as Corenswet doesn't come off to me as Superman. Corenswet to me seems like he's Clark Kent when he's in the costume. I don't know how else
I didn't object to him per se. When I saw the original trailers for that Superman movie, and here's the dog dragging him through the snow rather than just picking him up and flying him back to the fortress, I said, what the heck is this?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a super dog.
Super dog's supposed to be able to fly.
Of course, that's in this movie. I understand he pees on his picture or something. But,
right. Yeah. That's the opening scene of the movie.
Yeah.
It's my point is it's getting ridiculous. There's too many James Gunn isms, and it doesn't feel like a movie made for general audiences. I will go back to the fact that I think I love all of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. I even love number 3. I cried a lot because of why do I have feelings for a raccoon is beyond me, but I do. So I'm like, look, like you pulled that off.
Can I get you to like my dogs like that and my AI dog band? Come on.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's just he's a one note producer director, and that's I mean, like Freedom Seeker says over here, like David Corenswet, decent Superman, but the writing is what betrays the character. Yeah,
look, it's a bigger issue. Everybody needs somebody to say no. Mm-hmm. Everybody needs somebody to say, are you sure that's what you need to want to do? Everybody, I mean, the perfect example is Spielberg with this movie that just bombed. Who's going to tell him no? A movie with
I would, but he won't listen to me.
But that's my point. Is it isn't
that was
like,
the problem when Lucas made the prequels too.
Well, yeah, and I mean, not necessarily no, but to question what if we're wrong. That's the simple question. What if we're wrong? and Gunn hasn't got it, and that's what what's his name? The Marvel guy that Big Bob kicked out. Irv. Anyway,
Perlmutter.
Perlmutter. Yeah, I mean, it's like what, and in a way, it's what Pixar became without Lasseter. It's what any of these things. Unless you've got, even if you say, I know you disagree, but I'm going to do it anyway. At least somebody asked you the question, you had to consider it. But if nobody asked you the question, and nobody, you might be a great producer, you might be a great writer, you might be a great director, you might be a great casting person, but very seldom are you all those things.
Yeah.
And if you are, you're a genius, and if you're a genius, that's great. But look at what I'm afraid is going to be Christopher Nolan's downfall with this upcoming Odyssey thing, with what we've seen of it anyway. And it's like, there's a guy that's just brilliant. And
I think that movie is going to live up to its name, because people are going to go see it and they're going to be like, well, that's odd. I see.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to bring up, do you think it's that European mandate on their stuff that they're doing these type of castings? Do you think that's more of it, that they don't want to lose the money up front?
The fact that the Oscars now require DEI and that kind of, I don't really know.
But at the same time, the Oscar does not guarantee box office the way it used to.
No.
And it certainly does not guarantee that an actor thrown into prominence by getting an Oscar is going to suddenly make $20 million a picture like it used to. So, all they're doing is diluting the brand of Oscar, if that's what they're trying to do, is cater to it. So,
well, one thing's for sure, James Gunn is definitely diluting the brand of DC.
Back to Super Chats.
And we do have a super chat from O2RR, because it is very clear what he's wanting from this super chat. Red lines starting to grow. That's a bit too expensive. And
a bit?
Nobody wants a new show under the CEO. The stock is below 100 again.
Okay.
I think he's trying to get me to play something. Yes.
Ron, that's the song I came up with.
Yeah, I know.
The front part of it.
I know. I'm pretty sure that that's what he wants right now, which I think I think we can do that for.
Do you have Under the CEO? I thought you just had.
Oh no, I just have
Sharks at the Boardroom.
Yeah, I don't have Under the CEO yet.
That like Under the Sea only.
Yes, I gave that to Vash, so you got to ask him for permission for the Under the CEO song.
Okay.
I think he'll share.
Do this one right now. Isn't that
Yes, Lou, this is another one of mine.
Better.
Who's next on the chopping block? Who's naming the late night jokes? Is it strategy or just rearranging all the smoke in the glow of the
Well, you encourage
There
me.
it is.
I got to go write some songs again. Way back when I used to, because, well, I was in charge of an improv group called Film at 11. where
Oh,
we
nice.
we did movie spoofs at 11 o'clock at a coffee house in West Hollywood. But
Then we got to talk, Lou, because yeah, I come up with a lot of interesting stuff.
like we did I did one about Little Mermaid that was called When a Fish Becomes a Star. Da, 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 da. I forget what it was. Anyway,
I would send Ron the Mando one, but that song's 5 minutes long.
Oh well, that's
I actually
probably-
sent it to Pro. It's hilarious, but it's definitely long form.
Ah, well.
And the other song that I gave Devash, it's Under the CEO. It's kind of Broadway style, and it kind of follows Under the Sea, but a little bit different. And I just
CEO.
I've been working for a pop song for Ron called The Dish.
Oh, there you go. All right. So
I got about another week and it should be done.
Bruce, is this the message? You've got the member chat that says YouTube censored the above message, and then you says I don't know if it's this one. I love Melissa Supergirl, Melissa Benoist. I think that's how you pronounce her. Is it Benoist? I don't know. The show became woke and they fired all the good white males, and she overlooked an illegal extraterrestrial alien to be president. Yeah, like I said, the first 2 seasons were fine, and then the writers went off the deep end, woke on that, and it got bad. But at least the first 2 seasons, and she was really good. And
I liked her. I wasn't so sure about the outfit. Was something
she
about
was
the
likable.
black tint stockings that didn't kind of go with Supergirl to me. But
Yeah.
that's just
Well,
that's
her
just a
first
style
outfit
choice.
was good. They changed the suit. They changed a lot, like during the course of that run, and but it started off good, and then a lot of
The sister was good.
Yeah, it kind of went woke at the end.
There was some like even the woke show. There's a woke show that I like, and I still really watch. I watched a lot. You can see it. You know that I like it because it's in the dance moves here, and that's Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Brooklyn Nine-Nine was unapologetically woke from the beginning, and therefore they had an audience that knew what they were getting into. You didn't like start with something and then change it. But what was weird was the difference that you saw when they came back after their big break. So like all shows had their 2020 break. Then they came back and they dealt with 2020, and it was so over the top woke that you're like, okay, even for the actors that are in that show that are doing the roles, you can see on their faces while they're doing that, especially that first episode back, they're really uncomfortable doing it. And yeah, it was a little bit bizarre. Yeah, Brooklyn Nine-Nine was woke. Brooklyn Nine-Nine was unapologetically woke. They used the term, and they're like, "Yeah, you're supposed to be woke." It was pretty.
Yes, but it was funny.
Yeah, it was exactly. It was really, really funny. And then the way they dealt with certain things. I mean, they were also self-aware that they were woke, and they kind of also even made. I don't even know if they meant to make fun of it, but they did kind of make fun of it within the show. So. That was pretty funny. And there's a lot of stuff that they do. There are so many things that they do in that show that you would never get away with in a real police precinct because HR would be all over it.
Well, that depends. If you're in New York City these days, anything goes.
Yeah, I suppose. Anyway,
should have just said it in England, then it would get away with it. But
No, not unless you're white, then you're going to jail.
Tom, tell people about your bark magnitude, about all the things you're doing on your channel and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I got my main Tom F channel, the Magna TJV channel, that's still rocket launches and stuff like that and crazy stuff and personal music. But Bark Magnitude is, as I said, an AI dog band based thing. The dogs they're real, but they're made into AI characters. The songs are taken from their point of view on common occurrences. So like going to the vets, going to the pet store. The one dog got taken out when the other dog didn't get to go, and all stuff like that. And it's going to be some loony videos coming that I got to work on that's drive me nuts. But other than that, that's what it is. It's crazy. It is crazy.
And then Lou has the
Yeah, I do, and I'm embarrassed to say I haven't contributed much to it recently, but I shall again. So if you'd like to know what I think about things that you don't already hear about on the various places around here, that's where you should be. And I'm happy to welcome you. But again, I make no guarantees. Sometimes I'll put 2, 3, 4 up in a day, and sometimes it'll go a week or two. But I just figure if I haven't got something really worth saying, I shouldn't just do it to fill in the blanks, you know? But
so you're not going to write your own Supergirl movie, is what you're saying.
No, it's just never been my thing. But
and in those places, I agree with this. Still funny despite woke. The most subtle joke is that the gay captain was the straight man on the show. Yeah, that's true. And he did such a fantastic job. That actor has since passed away, unfortunately, but yeah, and he was in he was fabulous in what's the movie about karaoke? Why can't I? Duets. Do you ever see that movie, Lou?
No.
Oh my gosh, with Huey Lewis. It stars Huey Lewis and now I can't think of her, Gwyneth Paltrow.
That's an interesting pairing.
And the whole thing is how they are Huey Lewis is, I think it's Huey Lewis, taking people's money by faking that he's not good at karaoke, and then he's like really, really good at. I mean, it's Huey Lewis.
So he's a karaoke hustler.
Yeah, like the whole movie is about
like a pool hustler.
Yeah, that's what the whole movie is about, is karaoke hustling, and it's so interesting to see. Like you would never think that would be a thing in just going to sing karaoke, but that's what the movie is about. And of course, the music is fabulous that comes out of that movie. So that would be a good one to do for the genre guys, I think, if you ever put that one up. It's a good 15, 20 years ago too, I think. Interesting film.
Now that's interesting. You said Gwyneth Paltrow is in it. Well, it was directed by Bruce Paltrow.
Oh, well, there you go. That was during
Paul Giamatti is in it too. And
yeah,
Angie Dickinson.
Yeah,
and it's Andre Braugher and
Andre Braugher. Yeah, that's the guy that plays in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much. What I'm trying to see if I missed a super here. No, we got them all. All right, Bruce, thank you so much for being a member for 6 months. What does that mean? I know, I played it earlier, but one last time for Bruce, because it is your birthday.
Happy birthday, hon. Yes, indeed. Be careful, because whenever you blow out those candles, don't blow your teeth out with it. Been there, done that. Ooh.
And before we go, I just want to give a warning about being a Disney adult.
You know, now there are adults without children that go to Disney, and they're called weirdos. Very nice people, absolutely crazy. Even the Comic-Con people are like, yeah, they're a little frightening. I mean, I got a Batman living room, but these people are scary.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for being here today. Thank you, Tom, for coming in, and Lou, as always. Great show. Thank you, guys. And then those that chimed in: Seabrew, Freedom Seeker, Flying Blind on a Rock and Cycle, and DWO2RR. Seabrew again, and Flying Blind again, and Bruce Newhouse. Thank you guys all for your support. We will be doing an extra dish show, so look out for that on the schedule, and hopefully, fingers crossed right now that when I come back tomorrow after the pro show at 3 o'clock, we have our tech worked out. Yeah, go ahead.
I just thought of a great name for your extra dish show. With 6, you get egg roll. That's the extra dish, you see.
The extra dish with 6, you get egg roll. we might even do that. Guys, thank you so much for being here. We'll be back tomorrow at 3:05. Check us out then. Until next time, we'll see you real soon. Bye, everybody. Ciao.
Dishes are done.
done, man. Cleans them down to the shot. Ah!